10 levels of real versus AI images, from easy to impossible difficulty. Keep track of how many points you get because you will receive a rank at the end of the video. Here comes level 1. The correct answer is Cat B. Look at the cat's face. Notice anything weird? The whiskers are completely missing. The AI completely failed to replicate them, immediately revealing this image's digital origin. Level 2. The correct answer is Cat A. In this image, the eyes are a huge giveaway. They have a glassy, artificial reflection that lacks the depth and environmental detail found in the real image. The natural details of real eyes are completely missing, and every aspect of them feel unnatural. Let's get to level 3. The correct answer is Cat A. This image is fake because it looks more like a painting than a real photo. The fur is way too smooth, lacking the natural stray hairs seen in the real image. The eyes have no details and texture at all, and the rock underneath the cat lacks detail. The easy section is over. This was just the warm-up. Here comes the medium section, level 4. The correct answer is Cat B. The main giveaway is the face, which is unnaturally symmetrical. The eyes, ears, and whiskers are perfectly even on both sides. Additionally, the fur looks too smooth and polished. Real cat photos always have tiny natural imperfections in the fur, while this one is way too perfect. Level 5. The correct answer is Cat B. Look closely at the eyes. They completely lack detail. The iris is totally smooth and flat with no texture and natural color variations at all. They look blurred and airbrushed, lacking the realistic detail that would otherwise make them look real. Level 6. The correct answer is Cat A. Once again, the problem here is symmetry. The eyes, and especially the whiskers, are perfectly even on both sides. This image has the same issue that we saw in level 4, but this time it isn't as easy to spot. Since the fur looks more natural, the lighting is pretty realistic, and the ears aren't perfectly symmetrical. The AI did a better job this time, but still left some signs of its handiwork. The medium section is over. Now comes the hard section. No more obvious giveaways or clear AI flaws. Expect small imperfections and logical errors. Level 7. The correct answer is Cat B. Here, the nose is the main issue. Take a look at the tip. It is slightly less detailed, but not in the way you would expect. The problem is that the details of the nose tip make no sense at all. There is a big portion of the tip which is dark and uniform, while the right corner of it and the bottom part are light gray. This color composition makes no sense. Why would a nose be half black and half gray in two separate spots? Meanwhile, the first image's nose tip makes way more sense, since it is mostly light gray, including some small white dots and details, and with a small dark gray imperfection in the bottom part. So no nonsense black and smooth nose or weird color composition. Level 8. The correct answer is Cat B. You would assume that the reason is that the second image's whiskers are too symmetrical, but this isn't the case, since there are some whiskers which aren't symmetrical at all. However, the problem still lies in the whiskers. Take a look at this one in particular. I will now zoom in to make the flaw more clear. Can you see that this whisker isn't connected to anything? It's just floating around and it isn't connected to the cat's face like the rest of the whiskers. It is just merging into this other whisker and disappearing. In the real version, you can clearly see it as a distinct line, connected to the fur and coming out of it. This one was a very subtle logical error, but once you notice it, you can instantly tell that this image is fake. Level 9. The correct answer is Cat A. These two images are basically identical, except for one small detail, the tongue. Most of you would think that the cat's tongue is the AI giveaway, but it's actually the opposite. Cats stick their tongue out slightly for various reasons. For example, if they smell something interesting or when they're relaxed. In fact, when a cat is very calm, its jaw relaxes and the tip of the tongue slips out without him noticing it. So this detail is completely natural and there is nothing weird about it. But as we can see, it is completely absent in the first image. This level was a trick one, and it was more about identifying which one of these two images looks more realistic instead of directly looking for the fake one. It's time for level 10, the impossible level. 5 points on the line. 99% of people fail right here. You have 20 seconds, starting now. The correct answer is Cat B. On the surface, these two images look identical, and it's partially true. The AI did an outstanding job replicating the real image, but it still couldn't replicate 100% of it. In fact, it still left some errors, which I'm going to show you. The main problem are once again the whiskers, but this isn't random since often AI struggles with cat whiskers. Here you can notice two errors, almost impossible to notice without zooming in, which I'm going to do now to make them more clear. The first error is a detail 1. In fact, the whiskers somehow fade into the fur. But the main error is the second one, which is a logical one. Can you see that all of these whiskers come out from just one spot? It's absolutely unnatural and unrealistic. On top of that, some whiskers seem to merge and become a single white line. Despite these minor flaws, the AI did an excellent job at its task and created an almost perfect cat with realistic fur, no anatomical errors, and natural lighting. And if you failed this level, don't worry. There's a reason this level is graded as an impossible one. Congratulations, you've officially completed the challenge. Now add up your points to see what rank you will get. Remember that an easy level is worth 1 point. A medium level is worth 2 points, a hard level is worth 3 points, and the impossible level is worth 5 points. If your score is between 0 and 2 points, you are an AI victim. You've got a lot of work to do, my friend. If it's between 3 and 8 points, you are a casual observer. You see the obvious, but miss the details. If it's between 9 and 14, you are a glitch spotter. This is an average score. Not terrible, but neither amazing. If it's between 15 and 19, you are a deep fake defier. Good job. If it's between 20 and 22, you are an AI detective. Excellent performance. But if you got a perfect score of 23, congratulations. You are an AI master, the elite of the elite. Comment your rank and score. Let's see who did the best. If you want to see more real versus AI challenges, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to improve your AI detection skills. See you in the next one.